As the year went by, we learned how to cooperate, share, and be kind to others. We learned these life lessons through play. Whether we were playing dress up, doing a puzzle, planting in the garden, or just swinging, each of these activities helped us to become the cool kids we are today. So we hope you enjoy this song entitled Tootie Top. We ready? In closing, I'd just like to say before I give out the diplomas, can y'all hang on just a second? It's all good, girl. It's all good. Come on. Let's have fun. We're going to do the diplomas in a minute. It's going to be awesome. It's all good.
You're almost late.
It's all good.
It's
It's all good. It's all good. Okay. In closing, I'd like to say how much I've enjoyed each and every one of these chicks, and I also want to thank all the parents. We have had some of the most awesome parties and awesome fun times, and they wouldn't be as wonderful as they are if it wasn't for you. I always bring it back to the parents. The kids are always a reflection of their parents. Maybe not when they get in high school, but at this age for sure. At this age for sure. And I want to thank my which I didn't do last year, so I want to make sure I did that. I don't know where Hannah went, but I wanted to thank her for subbing for me. She stepped in when I needed her, and I appreciate that. And the kids loved her just as much as they loved me. You wouldn't know it, but I always try to think of like one word to describe a class. And I've had swingers, I've had physical, I've had, baseball players. I've had, this group is top talkative. And you would not know it by this stage. This is not a reflection of how they normally are. This is probably, in 28 years of teaching, this is probably one of my most social groups I have ever taught. They walk in and they have a hilarious story. They walk out and they have another hilarious story. Then they're running back up the steps to tell me some more stories. And they love talking to each other. They just talk to each other. Sometimes I think they talk just to hear their own self-talk. But they enjoy being social, and they enjoy parties, and they enjoy anything I put in front of them. They're soaking it up, and they want to contribute to whatever whether we're talking about sea animals or Native Americans, whatever it is, they want to be a part of it, and they are very excited about learning. So that's the biggest thing that I hope that I foster for them. You know, you never know if you're going to have a mathematician, if you're going to have a nurse, if you're going to have a sea biologist. You don't know what you're going to have. So I try to spark everybody's attention. I try to cover the arts. I try to cover, the academics, and then the playtime too is really important, because you might have a little actress in there. You never know. And so I hope that I've sparked some sort of little thing in their heart so that they can go on and keep building on it as they go through the years, and to develop a lifelong love of learning. Tongue twister. So at this time, I would like to present the diplomas. Are you ready, boys and girls?
Yeah!
Okay. Shall we tell them the nicknames, boys and girls?
Yeah!
Okay. I'm going to let you do that. Our first diploma goes to Addie, otherwise known as DQ, for Drama Queen. Our next diploma goes to Chap, otherwise known as Mr. Business. Our next diploma goes to Caroline, also known as K. Rose Syrup. Our next diploma goes to Charlotte, also known as Charo. Do y'all remember who that was? You do. Maybe not many of us. Our next diploma goes to Elizabeth, otherwise known as Chit Chat. Our next diploma goes to SEK, and she had a self-proclaimed nickname. She wasn't satisfied with the one I gave her. She wants to be Alice in Wonderland, so she's Alice. Our next one goes to Ezra, otherwise known as Mr. Smiley Man. Our next one goes to Hampton, otherwise known as Hambone. Next we have Hayes, otherwise known as Hazy Days. All right, you guys ready for this one? Everybody's going to do this one. Y'all ready?
Yeah!
Okay. Our next one goes to Jep, otherwise known as Our next one goes to Jones, otherwise known as Barnaby Jones. Our next one goes to Layla, otherwise known as Hollywood. Hollywood City. The next one goes to Montana, otherwise known as Little Bit. I thought he was going to change it again. He kept trying to change it, and I decided to give him his way and let him choose today, but he stuck with what I gave him the whole year, and he's going to make a sound for you. So, get ready for that. Our next one goes to T, otherwise known as Squirrel Boy. Sounds just like a squirrel. Good job, T. And our last one goes to Ren, otherwise known as Ren 1010. Good job, Ren. He is sweet. All right, guys, hold your diplomas in the air. Congratulations. All right, you want me to turn on our song?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Happy things.
All right, let's see. All right. We're going to come to the center if anybody wants to take pictures. This will be a good opportunity. Okay, you guys ready? Squeeze into your face. That way everybody can get a cute picture. Good job. Please join us at the Country Club. We're going to have a little pool party if you'd like to come and have a good time, right guys? Good job. Ready, Ren? Stand right here, baby.
Layla, picture
Put your diplomas on your tummies, guys.
the tassel on your head.
There you go.
Okay.